drink, do you? I won't rest. Dead.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
No! I will make you pay. Hogwarts teach you nothing.
Incendio!
You look tired. I won't rest. Get away with that.
Accio! Leviosa! Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. That was quite something. Now, to free Arne's cards. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Levioso! Accio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! 8 legs is simply too many. Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
If you're here for my wares...
The ones I faced were... What a nice idea.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares. Why don't you have a little peruse? Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Headmaster hates everyone who isn't a pure blood. Good thing Professor Weasley. The Forbidden Forest!
Often enough.
Is she growing Pungus Onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Sniffler's fancy or
Revelio.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should...
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
Revelio.
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I'm sorry.
Garlic. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? Not saying you can't go it alone.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen.
You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students. I do wonder about to make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel
Revelio.
If only Black had the power.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
I could just have a bottle. Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that.
Revelio.
He looked completely incompetent, which he...
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see...
Remember,
Revelio.
your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Be Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Rebellion.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Nice to see you.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I wish I received letters from her.
In my blood, my love.
I always feel quite playful.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
That was... Professor...
Off on another adventure, are we?
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days.
Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Expelliarmus! Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Been minister for so long, I don't remember who came before.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, Mark. But not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
No!
Protego!
I will make you pay.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I won't win.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are.
Revelio.
So you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insists... Odd way to woo a girl. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based...
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have... She won't speak to anyone she doesn't. If you... a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But, Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse...
I'd help.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Hogwarts loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but... Nice.
My brother.
I'm unfortunate.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Lift in the hand, please.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Revelio.
Toadstool tails always made me wretched as a child.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by when... Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by. about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Patricus totalis.
How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry about. Such arrogance. I have a brother who works. Such arrogance.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Little magic tricks won't distract me.
Levioso.
No! I will make you.
Accio. Incendio. Potato.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Accio. Incendio.
I'll find you. They were just here.
Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
What was that? Hello? You will regret coming here. How nice of you to stop by. Over here! I don't have time.
Leviosa. Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio. Incendio.
I won't rest until...
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio.
Oh, I do miss the bustle of business. Poor...
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good... It was Harold. What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Instruments are expensive.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio. 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 Accio.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. This must be the place Anne told me about. Accio. Incendio. No one's been here for ages. Accio. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jack? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Accio! No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Accio! No, that's not it. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. I should investigate.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne?
She was in prison.
What? I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are
Petrificus totalis.
Gah! Come here. It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little gun.
Time to get much closer.
You dare slay one of my own. You will fall.
Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Marvelous strike!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Throw for what? Nothing ever happens.
Patroclus Totalis. Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Whoa. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Patroclus Totalis.
That warrant.
Revelio.
Reducto! Confringo!
Incendio!
What was that? This is almost... Am I supposed to be...
I think that one hurt.
Reducto! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Revelio!
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Revelio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Incendio. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
This is where
What are you doing? What?
Leviosa.
Hurt me!
Is that the best you can do? What's bone in the
Accio.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Leviosa.
An utterly pitiful display.
Protego. Accio.
This Ranrock's loyalists will succeed.
There it is, just intramuros. Protego.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. You are terribly up.
Accio.
I will make you pay.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. Leviosa. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Accio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
I wonder if any of my spells can do this.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Leviatego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw can solve this, so can I.
Levioso. Revelio. Protego.
Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Revelio.
Incendio. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Potato! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. I need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Levioso. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! 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 Accio! Incendio! But that's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
What are you up to now?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio. Accio.
You need to learn Depulso, banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.